Another project at Hillier's Mustang. Customer brought this in, wanted a nice paint job put on it. We got to looking at it, and it's a little rougher than what he thought it was. When I started pointing everything out to him, he realized how rough it was. He's already deep enough into the car now. We're going to go ahead and fix it. But pretty extensive rust in it, just enough that whoever sold it to him had it all hidden with undercoating and Bondo. But the shock tires are rusty down here at the bottom, and it's rusting through on the inside here. And the front frame rails, they're rusted, gone, need to be replaced. And the torque boxes was really rusty into the frame rail real hard. Got the obvious rust up here on the four corners that always rust on the fender aprons. Somebody put floors in it. When they put them in, they split them in the wrong spot, and they got them out into the rear floor. So we're going to go ahead and put full-length floors in it. We're actually going to put a whole front clip on it, because that's going to be cheaper than trying to patch up the rust, and you got a patched up rusty car. So we're going to cut the A-pillar right in the center here, and cut the rocker panel up here short. And then we'll cut the floor out. We're going to leave the hump area all the way in up to where it welds into the firewall. Needs both quarters. Somebody put quarters on the car years ago, and they used a cheap Japanese quarter, and they pop riveted them on and then covered it up with Bondo. And the door jambs and stuff didn't line up at all, and we got to looking at it, and we decided we're going to go ahead and put both quarters on. They got pretty good reproduction quarters for a 69 now that has this vent insert in it, where the quarters they put on didn't have that, and they actually cut them down here on the side and then just cut around that and left this part of the original car for the vent, and it's loaded plumb full of Bondo. And then instead of splitting it up here on top, they split it down here at the bottom. So they got the sides of the car so wavy and it looks so bad that we just bought full length quarters, and we're going to put them in at the factory seam. Frame rails in the back. The front part of the frame rails was in real good shape, but the rear corners where the shackles are at were pretty rusty. So we're going to put rear frame rails in it. Both trunk floors, tail light panel, the rear gas tank support in the back. So by the time we do all that, we're going to just about change all the sheet metal on it. Had to replace both doors. They were pretty rusty, plumb full of Bondo. I had to replace the hood. I think we can save the deck lid. It's not too bad, and it fits good. So we'll be able to get that taken care of.
So what is this car?
It's a 69 Mach 1, 351 Windsor 4-barrel 4-speed car. And it's a decent car. I mean, he don't have a lot of money in it until I give him my bill. And then he's going to have a bunch in it, but it'll look nice. We're going to do it upright. We're going to strip all the paint. We've already scraped all the undercoating off the bottom side of it. It had factory undercoat that was real thick on the bottom, and I think that helped save from the rear floors back is all in pretty good shape except for the rear frame rails, or the rear section of frame rails. So we're going to sandblast all the bottom side of it and paint it up real nice and detail everything out. And when it goes back together, it'll be a nice looking car. So, and he'll have pretty good money tied up in it, but he'll know what he's got. It'll be all sheet metal will be new. We was able to find a real nice set of doors for it, which are hard to find. Should take a real nice paint job. It'll look good when it's done.
What color is it going to be?
We're going to paint it back original. It was originally green, but he wants to go back with the candy apple red. His wife likes that because all the brochures and all the Ford paperwork that you ever seen in '69, that was their show car, was a candy apple red 69 Mach 1. So definitely going back candy apple red.